Some of the key problems that we've tried to solve through bringing Arctic Shores in is, I guess, the fact that we tend to hire quite a lot of early in career employees, and a lot of that means that, or for a lot of those people, that means that they don't have a huge amount of work experience. And so the traditional way of assessing a candidate coming into an organisation with a CV is really not that useful to us. What we're really looking for is to make sure that we can identify people's potential in the role, as well as making sure that we really challenge bias in the process as well. So making sure that we're getting a good, reflective cohort of talent coming through the organisation for assessment. That means that we can champion our objective, I guess, to be a diverse and inclusive employer.
We need to be incredibly agile in customer management because of the demand from our customers and the volume that we deal with in terms of candidates coming through it, particularly at certain times of the year. So we were looking for I was looking for a resourcing strategy that would allow us to get people in to scale up if we needed to. And also one of the things that in the demographic that we recruit to in those volume roles, we absolutely know that speed is of the essence, that if candidates have other offers in front of them and don't move through the process quickly enough, we lose them. So that was one of the criteria for me, that we had a solution that would keep candidates engaged as they move through the process. And you know, not have that dropout on the early stages, and Arctic Shores has very definitely delivered that. Obviously the COVID pandemic has had a huge impact on the division and the way that we work. We also had a range of new clients in the public services particularly, who came to us along with other companies, but came to us and asked, could we help them respond to the pandemic? Could we help them stand up literally thousands of people to serve customers over the phones at very, very short notice? So we very quickly had to get into how would we manage to recruit and onboard people, you know, in those circumstances. And through using the Arctic Shores solution, we managed to bring in literally thousands of people over a short period of time.
I think what's for me been the defining success around Arctic Shores, though, is the fact that we had done the pilot early in 2020 and we're seeing some great results from that. And so that gave us some real confidence that we could scale up at pace to use the Arctic Shores solution as part of our proposal for how we were going to respond to this particular crisis. And if you look at the volumes that we've had to manage, we have had 12,000 or just over 12,000 applications for a particular role, or for the customer services role. And we were able to screen all of those through the Arctic Shores solution. And I think what's amazing is that 65% of the people that we sent out an invitation to take the Arctic Shores assessment did so within 24 hours. And for us, that's a phenomenal result in being able to handle both that volume and be able to have a very clear read on the potential, the ability of those people at scale and at pace. Candidates have said that 93% of them really enjoyed completing this type of assessment as part of the application process. And 88% of people felt that it really reflected positively on us, Capita, as a brand. And 90% of candidates were more excited to actually join the organisation as a result of going through this. So I think it kind of really demonstrates that Arctic Shores brings something new, unique and different to our hiring process. What's next in terms of the journey that we're on with Arctic Shores is limitless in terms of what we could do. I believe that the solution is totally scalable. I think we could, with some adaptations, use it in most of the geographies that we operate in. And I think that's a very exciting part of my role, but also changing how we hire at Capita, which is creating greater unified and consistent processes across the business wherever we hire people.
And the other thing that I'm really, really keen on is how we can take the development reports that the candidates receive out of the assessment and build that into their development journey with us once they land and get competent in the role, and how we can then use that to inform their own development paths.
We've got a really great relationship with the team at Arctic Shores, and we're looking at a whole variety of different opportunities that we might be able to work in partnership together on.